It's raining very, very heavily. Where else could it be but the British Grand Prix here in SLR T1, round 10 of the season? We're about to hit the halfway point and we're coming to your own Wyatt. And yeah, just, you know, where else but Britain for this type of weather? You know, we've all become accustomed to it here, and yeah, just like the sprints yesterday, it's very wet, and we're watching Forium have a very fun lap. Now, it's not quite monsoon conditions, I don't think. Although it could be, it is very dull. It could end up being monsoon conditions, which is why everyone's out on track so early. I wonder if anyone on the chat can tell me that. But yes, a very wet, soggy day. The crowd have flocked in for some reason, expecting it to be, you know, yeah, drier than this. But we've obviously got some yellows, which is to be expected, and expect the lap times to fluctuate quite a lot. There'll be very different lap times. We've got Sant Justo up there at the top for now, and Finney up there as well. I see we've got a new driver in Womble, looks to be replacing Alex, who left, I think, which is a real shame to see. You never want to see people leaving, do you? But reigning champion is gone, and a Silver Star is quickest now, and R2, I think replacing Antonio Carlo as well, is a person who's here. Jack up there in P2, and Forium, I don't think he's going to go top of this one. He's currently third behind his teammate. And honestly, this is one of those sessions where it could just go anywhere, really. Maybe fastest now, as yeah, very close to. I just want to get an idea, because it does look like it's a monsoon now, genuinely. Listen to it. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we are currently watching a monsoon, and it is absolutely causing havoc here. We've already seen Gulftex, who just went P6, there he is, and now P7, out of the session, top 3 somehow separated by a tenth of a second. Even in all of this, I do think this is the heaviest rain conditions you can possibly get on the game. I really need someone to confirm this for me, so I'm not just talking a load of BS. But it kind of it does look, it looks treacherous, doesn't it? Not very pleasant for the drivers, I imagine. But they're all getting round there okay, apart from Gulftex, but he did get a lap set, so at least it's that in Womble looking pretty good for fastest time, and he goes quickest by 0.3 of a second. And yeah, here's JB going quickly for the first sector. It looks like says he's 5/10 up, and then we got a comment hopefully out of someone telling me about the weather conditions. Oh wait, no, it's Alfie. Not that it's a bad thing. Hello, welcome to this very, 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 very wet qualifying. And yes, Gump is quite. No, he's not actually. He's quite high up. I was about to say he was quite low, but he's just gone and blown the field away. But JB, he's looking quite good so far. And Jack's left the session, so not going too well for him, unfortunately, at the moment. And I don't know, really, it's Mustang as well. Look, two of the Red Bull family having issues, and well, JB, let's go quick to this. We'll find out, because it's hard to compare him to nothing, isn't it? Because he hasn't got a time to compare to. It'll give him plus times. I don't know what that means. And I am noticing I'm having to actually talk over the rain. I never realised how loud the rain would be on this, to be honest with you. But here's JB, comes to the line, could be fastest, isn't, 0.2 off. Here's Evo, I think he's the only guy not to set a time now. And it's always better to be riding on board with these guys when they're doing all this, because it just gives you an idea of how difficult the track conditions are. And yeah, people are still out there. What they're doing, they'll be doing multiple laps on these tires, and they'll be able to cycle through them. As Evo has a massive moment there, it will still keep going round. They'll be keeping on doing their laps here, because they are having to, you know, run the field down and just hope it gets better. The more laps they do, the easier it gets, unless it gets heavier. But alright, let's find out who's on a lap. Is that Ben Gallagher at the end of a lap? It is. Didn't look very competitive, and somehow Nick has managed to run out of ERS already. That's weird, isn't it? You didn't know he was better to run out that quickly. Here's Super Finny, not going to go quickest though. P9. What about JB? He's down. Thorium is down. He's starting one now. And yeah, it's only me in the commentary box tonight, by the way. Yes, Ash is doing something interesting with his life, and I think Dave left. So yeah, that's happening. Got Button in there complaining about being kicked out of the SLR chat. Yeah, it's a long story about that one. It was quite a chaotic race in the SLR, and he was not happy about it, so he got kicked out of the chat. You'll get picked back in. Oh, you'll get picked back in. It's fine. You'll be all right. And let's have a look at JB then on his lap. Obviously not being put down by that. And have they just crashed? They have just crashed, you know. That's an interesting situation. I wonder who caused that one. I was sort of watching from the rear end camera, and I just seen the McLaren going round with the Ferrari, you know, there. So I don't know what happened there, but yeah, JB. He'll still keep going. Now he might have got some stitching actually of the Ferrari that had that incident. I think it was Womble. And heading towards Cops Corner now. We've got 9 viewers. Hello to the 9 viewers. Great to see you here. For look at that, you can't see a thing up there. Cars off everywhere, getting out of the way. It's like the parsing of everything. And yes, to the 9 people, yeah, if you've ever wanted to know how bad the British weather can get, this was basically what it was like last week, or the week before, or the week before that. I mean, this country in general is just a bit of a mess when it comes to its weather. And it creates stuff like this. And, oh, that's a big lock-up, and that blows the lap for JB. And that's going to ruin everything, actually, because he could have been on for a fastest time. He might still get it, and he loses it. And that's all lost in the last sector, and that shows me that it's getting better. So, if the conditions are getting better and easier to drive in, then we might as well watch the man who's expected to get pole here. As the rain is noticeably lighter, isn't it? Not nearly as heavy as it was before. We are past the monsoon stage, I think, of the rain, by the looks of it. I'm not having to talk over it anymore, so that's always a good thing. And Thorium, oh, just about keeps it. He actually looks to be struggling more out there than JB, apart from that last sector. So we'll see how he handles the last sector, see if he can extend his time. Silver Star out there on a new set of tyres, normally that'd be a good thing, but actually, I'd be honest with you, that's actually quite a bad thing. You don't want to be on that new set. You just don't. But he'll do that anyway. We'll watch him towards the end, I guess. Santa Giusto as well, and Technica all on new tyres too. And others are coming out on them as well. But here's Thorium then, coming to finish his lap. He should go quickest if the tyres are better, and he will by the looks of it. Ah, invalid. Oh well. I think Button just getting ready for another lap here. And there's Jack. I thought he left the session, but he didn't. He's in 3rd, and he'll keep going. There's a Haas there, I think, of Mebe, just sort of getting out of his way. So we've got 5 minutes and 30 seconds left, and like I say, it's just one of them weird quality sessions. As I see Mebe. Mebe's running the number 15. Good man, my number. Good stuff. Love the number 15 there. Very nice touch to your car. And looks like Jack is up in his first sector. The winner of the piece of plastic trophy yesterday in the early Christmas Cup, which is a very dramatic affair. I would very much suggest you watch it. Although it's more of a laid back thing, I must admit. I do get a bit excited during it, so this is serious, me. And if you want to hear me not serious, then after this, heading over to the Christmas stream, which was yesterday, and a very enjoyable watch. I assure you of that. But anyway, look at this. The two Force Indias working in unison. And that is just a world of time gain there for Jack. Surely he's going to go quickest with this one. And he should have no issues with this, really. Coming to the last corner now, he hasn't had that bad of a lockup. He still managed to hit the apex. And coming to the line now, I think it's time for pole position for Jack. Can he get there? Not quite. He's still 3/10 off. What about Mebe? He's about to start his lap, and Surface is on one. And I think it's on one anyway. I don't know if it's very representative at the moment. I don't know if it'll be very quick. Guess it's only sort of one way to find out, and that is by watching it. So, coming to the final couple of turns now. Will Surface be able to nab pole position away from the very dominant, very fast for him? And you can see the Ferrari there ahead as well, finishing his lap, I think, off of Womble. Don't think he improved. Surface improved by 4/1000, so that's not going to really help him when it comes to getting pole, is it? Here's R2, and I think he's just about to start his lap. Maybe I shall watch him because he's already on his lap, and I will follow him to the end of his on his brand new set of tires. JB is on a brand new set. He's just come out on them, and yeah. Oh, look at Maybe. Almost losing it there. Through Cops and into Magus and Beckett he goes. I wonder if it's going to be a wet race. I wonder if it's going to be dry. I wonder if I could get any clues on that in the chat. I might have to look in the PlayStation chat, actually see what they're saying in there. Have a little look in there. Nothing. Just nothing. Looks like Womble's out of the session. Nothing on the weather condition in the chat, so I don't really know what's going to happen there. And Maybe to the line. I don't think he's going to be pulled. I don't think he's quite fast enough. Does he improve? No. The new tires just aren't working, I don't think. I think, honestly, you want to be someone like Silver Star or Jack. You're right there on the newer tires. And I think JB is starting his lap now. So we'll watch him on board. And looks like the rear might be getting a bit heavier again. I don't know. Hard to tell, really. It's just a bit of a mess, isn't it? The weather here. Yeah, you could have a proper good shower in this, though. You'd imagine. If you're homeless. But anyway, don't know why I bothered to say that. That's really weird. But through sector 1, JB. I think most of them are doing 31.6s through that. I don't think I've seen anyone actually do anything different to that. So it's quite interesting to see how consistent they all are. I wonder if that is just a peak of their performance through there. And we've only got 1 minute to go. So this, I think JB will get 2 laps in. For him will get 1 if he gets to there. I think he'll be fine. He'll be all good. So these two will still have 1 more lap each. But JB, I think, is more of an advantage because he'll have the rubbered in tires for a second lap. And that's if he doesn't get it on this one. He might just get it on this one. So we'll see. I mean, he was very far up at the end of his lap that he locked up and got all wrong in the final sector before. So he could get there this time. Here's Jack, though. We'll see if he gets there to the line. He's going to be close. I think he'll get it. Jack's on pole. At the moment, provisional full on the older tyres, and looks like Forium's had a mare at the start of his lap. So, he's not going to get pole position today. It's JB, though, coming to the end of his, and he now goes quickest, and he blows the field away. 3/10's clear. I think Forium has lost his chance, has he? Is he still pushing? He looked to have a mare. VP Forium, everybody. VP Forium's not going to be on pole position today. This man could be. Surface could well be as well. He's up on his lap. Comes to the line. Up to P4. Silver Star's out there as well. And R2. Let's see how he's doing. He's currently up on his lap. I wonder how far Florian's going to fall down. I reckon he'll fall maybe down to P4 or 5 by the end of all this. R2 comes to the line, couldn't improve his position. And here's Silver Star. Santa Giusto has retired. And Technica as well has retired in 11th there. And we're just waiting for Ben Gallagher, Silver Star, Mebe, Surface, Jack and JB to finish all their laps here. Here comes Silver Star. Is he going to get onto the front row or pole? No. Mebe is out there. Jack is out there. JB is slow. I think Jack is also slow. Surface is fast. Mebe keeps on going. So really only 2 more people in contention for pole here. At the moment it's JB and Jack here on the front row. From Forium who's third. But where's Mebe going to go? Can he get himself in between the top 2? Will he be in the top 3? Will he be on pole? Where is he going to be? P3. Surface. Where is he going to be? He's currently still up on his lap. And he's up by enough to beat Forium at the moment. So if he just keeps this up, he's going to be in 4th or even 3rd position if he can keep it up. We'll have to wait and see where he's going to end up being. But it is looking like JB is going to be on pole position here at the British Grand Prix. Well, let's find out. Here comes Surface. He could nail this last section, you don't know. But as he comes to the line, where is Surface going to be? P3. P3 on the grid. And JB into the pits. He is on pole for the British Grand Prix. And the wet qualifying session has thrown up a bit of a curveball here in Silverstone. And yeah, very, very decent qualifying session. And one that will make the race very interesting indeed. And oh, I'm getting kind of close to silver here, look. But yeah, let's go through the order. Let's go through the order. It is JB then on pole from Jack, Surface, Mebe, Forium, Silver Star, Womble, R2, Mustang, and Santa Giusto, your top 10. Then Technica, Chupafini, Golftex, and Nick Nike, Evos, Six Seals, and Ben Gallagher at the back of the grid. It could be a wet race, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It could be dry. You just don't know. So we'll have to wait and see. But very interesting grid, and one that's definitely looking to shake up the grid as we prepare for the start of this race here at Silverstone. Nice and sunny in the preview pictures, and yeah, quite the contrast to what it's like on the track. So we'll see what it's like for the race. Will it be wet? Will it be dry? It is a lovely Silverstone morning by the looks of it. Nice and dry. And I wonder what the strategy's going to be. The strategy normally is going to be soft to mediums, really. I don't think there's any issues with that. Need to have a drink though first. I have a feeling I'm going to be doing a lot of shouting in this stream, so I'm going to make sure my throat doesn't go dry. Because that happens quite a lot during streams, funnily enough. I end up having to talk for so long that I just destroy my voice. So, yeah. You know, I've already managed to lose my voice once during this season. After a commentary, so let's not do that again. And yeah, let's just see what people are saying in the chat before we have a wee look at the strategy. And that is just not where Santa Giusto wants to be. Oh, oh no, oh no, he has started on top of another car there, has Mike. That could be an issue. I think he might end up doing that for real. I think everyone should be on the softs, and most of them are. Ones who aren't are Technica, Evo, and Ben Gallagher. So as you'll head out in their formation, I'm going to be very focused on this guy. So I've got a feeling that it's going to be a bit of an issue for him. And you've got to say, the dark clouds are surrounding the circus here. Oh, can't stop there. That's not how I even wanted to do that one. But yeah. Actually, no, I want to keep on Nike. I want to see where he ends up. But yeah, it could be wet still. But anyway, let's just see what people are doing in the chat. Let's have a little look, see how everyone's having a nice time. So obviously Alfie's quite happy about the drivers up there and the fact that Forium can't get pole. And yeah, Button's saying that he's probably going to bottle it. So hopefully he doesn't. And Knuffles here as well. If anyone remembers him from yesterday, he had quite an eventful time in the sprints. And Arnie. I hope I haven't butchered that one. I'm gonna say Arnie in the chat as well. Gonna buy Nike and R2 flying fins. We'll say R. And yeah. So they're all going to be heading to the end of their formation laps now. So it's when it all starts to get nice and tense and everyone gets ready for a thrilling race. I think this is going to be a very good race, and with the clouds ominous above the circuit, could it rain at any point? It'll be time to see exactly what happens. But first of all, let's just make sure that Nike actually ends up in the right grid spot, because of I have a real doubt that he is going to end up in the right position. Please end up in the right. That's just not the right place, is it? That is so far away from the right position. It's not even funny. Look where he is. He's now last. What on earth happening there? He's now first. What the hell is going on? The lights are on here at Silverstone. What? Have I just seen this? I'm just gonna ignore him. I'll let him do what he wants. But Jack up to P2 there, having a wee look, possibly trying to get JB. And Ben Garrett's fallen down. I think there might be a few moves happening throughout the field. And suddenly Nike's down in last again, and his contact there. Evo's in trouble. Evo's in some trouble there. But I don't know what to say. I don't even know where to start with that start. So let's start with Forum, because he's up position, and there's Jack. Jack on the inside. Jack going for the lead this race. Into Cops. This could be a fantastic move if he pulls it off down the inside. What a brave move on lap 1, and he could make it work still on the outside. Not gonna happen, I don't think. Button will stay just ahead for now, and Button, very good defense there, off the lead of this race here. And well, we have a very nice train for the lead here on lap 1. And quite frankly, I have no idea what's going to happen here. Jack closing, looking on the inside, going for the lead of this race. Is he finally finding last season's form as he takes the lead here at the British Grand Prix? What will Button be able to do? Will he be able to go up the inside again? He might well do so, because Jack is having a real torrid time in that last turn. He's really going to try and cover him off at the last corner. Does not. Give him an inch there. But he somehow gets through. And look at Forum having a look on the inside of surface into turn 1. Not going to happen for the moment. And he could have it now, though, into turn 3. Into Village is more issues for Jack. He locks up again. And in the background you can see it. Oh, sort of going off. Will Forum be able to get ahead of surface? Yes, he will. And side by side, surely Button's going to go for the lead once again. Side by side as they head down. And good view from Forum shows that Jack can keep the lead for now, but surely Forum's going to be involved with this any second now on the inside of Button. Here he goes. Can Forum get himself up into second place and make it a Force India 1-2? Not at the moment. Now it's JB's court again. He has a chance to get back with the lead. And on the inside of Cops, is he going to repeat the same route that Jack pulled and hit the lap before? No. He's going to leave it for now, but that's going to have him under massive pressure from Forum. On the inside, he looks for it. He might well have a chance. That is a bit of contact, but no damage, I don't think. And contact again as they head onto the straight now. Bit onto the grass goes JB, and I think it's going to be a move now for Forum to make it the Force India 1-2. Where's he going to go? Left or right? On the inside or the outside? Here he goes for the inside line into Stowe. Does he get it done? Still there is Button, and he gets a good exit. Has a look now on Jack, but down the inside goes Forum. He can't quite get it done. So somehow that top 3 has managed to stay the same that whole lap, really, ever since turn 3. And Jack starts to pull away then, just a tiny little bit. But now DRS is going to get enabled, and it has to be said, I wish you could get a better view of this train, but it is lasting all the way from first right the way down the field. And look at that, just look at that. You don't want to see that, do you, in a league race? It's mad. And Button looking for the exit. I think he's going to get it. Here we go. DRS enabled here on Jack. has a look for it, up the inside, knocking out in there, round the outside. Can he do it? No, I don't think he can. It's a bit of contact as he goes to switch back and pushes Jack off the track. Does he get it back? Yes, he does. Look at Forium, look at Surface, and look at basically everyone else. Who's going to get this one done? I think Surface has got a good chance on Forium here, and I think Button's got a good chance on Jack, but it's just not going to happen into cops unless you're really brave, like Jack was, to be fair, on lap 1. And as they head through, Button not going to get through here, obviously, unless he's extremely brave, but up to Stowe, it's going to get quite interesting. Here we go. On the DRS, he's got it enabled, and I don't see Jack defending this one. Look at the closing speed on the inside. He has to try it. Onto the grass he goes, and that was super committed for Jack as he tried to defend, but super committed for Button as well as he went up the inside. Not quite past yet. Right on the outside. Does he get it done? No. Look at Forium on the inside. Still not able to find a way through. This top 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, they're so close. And that is a sight to behold. Look at that. Down the front straight. Who could have saw that one coming? As R2 sets the fastest lap of this race. And there's Forium off the inside and there's 2 of them. He only gets 1 of them. And there's a bit of an incident happening back there. 3 or 4 cars involved with it. It looked like Chip Finney getting spun round. No, it was actually Surface. Surface going round. That's a real shocker for this race. JB comes back at Forium. Is he going to get him round the outside? They both have DRS. So it'll be quite a brave move for Button to get by. And I don't think he's going to be able to. And he's going to stay behind for now. R2 and Mebe looks to be having a bit of a ding-dong. We'll see how they end up going. It looks like Mebe's staying ahead for the time being. And I wonder what happened then. They all just seem to sort of come together as they headed... well, they just sort of headed through turn 3 and they all started crashing into each other, didn't they? So I would love to see what exactly went down, but yes. Whatever, son, it's meant Surface is now right at the back of the field, and can Jack defend this for him? We know he's a much quicker driver. Can he get by his teammates? Super aggressive, right the outside. Can he keep it on the track? He can. But is Forium actually going to get this place as Jack hands it round the outside? Yes, I think he could do on the exit, but he's not quite got it. So, Button back in the game, and look at how close the top 4 are. Mustang is ready to join this fight as the front 2 are so close. I think Forium had to back off. Look at Button on the inside. Does he get it done on the inside? He should do. And look at the Mustang as well. Mustang could really... get in amongst all these guys. He goes at the inside, taps the back of Button's car as they head down the straight now. Is there any chance for any of these 3 guys to get involved and have a little bit of a go on the inside? Tries Button on Forium. Not gonna happen there. He could go for the switchback though, as Jack was a little bit wide, doesn't hit the optimum line. That could give Forium a wee run up towards Cops. Chip Finney ahead of Silver Star now. And we've got 2 drivers on the beautiful hard compound tyres. I will hopefully be able to get them a little bit of a shout out later on as Button gets his first penalty of the day. And seriously, this guy's getting on my nerve. Will he just leave? Yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to believe that. Anyway, apparently Jack is just 1/10 away from him, so I don't even know. But here we go. Here comes Forium. He's got more speed on the inside of his teammate. Forium takes the lead of the British Grand Prix, but on the exit, we're going to see it again from Jack. The aggressive reattack, if that's even a word. But he didn't quite manage to make it work, and it's Forium who takes the lead here at Silverstone. Only took him 6 laps, and he's finally got there. Silver Star into the pits. A rather early stop. I wonder if he had any damage there. And Mustang looks to be challenging Button. And this group's just starting to get a bit spread out. But is there any chance for Jack to come back with his teammate as they head down the back straight now? I have a feeling that there's going to be a rather low chance of it. I think all the top 4 are within 5/10 of every one of them. And then there's Mebe as well in all this. But yeah, looks like R2 having a go on Santa Giusto. Can he get himself by? Yes, I think he's done it. And what a crazy, dramatic, unbelievable start to this race. And it's not quite over yet. because Mebe is absolutely all over the back of Mustang, and he got damage, I wonder, from when there was contact earlier with Button. I wonder, did Button actually get any damage or something like that? I don't know. I think that's, oh! It is! That's Nike having a bit of an incident with Jack there. Has Jack got any damage there, or was that decent, or what? Because obviously he's not where he actually says it is on the game, so I don't really know what's going on there. Maybe he could make a move work here on the exit. Down the inside of Mustang he goes. Can he get it done? No, not at the moment. But Mustang looks to be struggling a little bit, and pit stops are going to be starting in the next sort of few laps. So look up for them soon. But yeah, Forium sets the fastest lap of the race so far, and yeah. I just don't know what's going on with Nike. I wonder what the hell he's doing. You know, constantly taking the lead. You know, it says Womble is that close to him, but is he actually? No. Anyway, yeah. Let's get these guys a wee shout out. These are my favourite tyres on the game. They are the beautiful ice blue tyres. Look at that Ferrari. Beautiful in blue. And let's watch Mustang try to defend from Mebe on the exit. He could have a go. He will have a go, I think. Look at how close he's going to get. He might have a wee look at the cops, although Mustang does defend him, which could be a bad action. It could actually be a bad move you defense there, because it compromises your line. You're getting a more acute angle. But yeah, nothing happened there. So yeah. But yeah, I just love to know what happens to Nike. It's one of F1's or Codemaster's notorious wee glitches, doesn't it? Here we go, Mebe on the inside, uses the overspeed, gets past! Oh, Mustang! And on the exit, can the Red Bull driver come back? He will look on the inside, he dives for it into the final corner. Not happening at the moment, but on the exit, he'll get the DRS, he'll have a wee run. Will he get by though? I don't think he will. Santagisto, look at that, he's having a wee fight with R2, he's going off the track to try and defend. I think he might have just completed the move off the track. I see he was using DRS on that main straight. So I wonder how he managed that. But yeah, he's currently ahead of Santagisto. He's got Golf Tex and Chip Finney in hot pursuit. And as they head down the back straight now, they're going to get all a round of DRS, so we'll see how they all get on. Look at that shot. 4 cars, all DRS, all going for a down the inside. Tries Santagisto, doesn't quite get it done for now. But he's still got the Toro Rosso to think about, obviously. The Honda powered Toro Rosso. And also Chip Finney is in there in the background. So we'll have to see how they end up going, because this is all for P6. And also, we'll have a look at JB, because he's also sticking to the back of Jack. He's starting to fall away from his teammate a little bit. I wonder if he's going to pit on this lap. Like this would probably be the first lap for pit stops. So we'll sort of have to wait and see on that front. There's also all this going on in the background, of course, as well. Santagisto gets closer, 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 closer. Round the outside, he tries on R2 as well as Golf Tex. He'll have a look as well. Does he get it done? Yes, he does. Santagisto, Mebe, others, R2 in the pits. Anyone else going to follow? No. That's 6 Seals might follow, we'll see. Yeah, he does follow. So 4 men into the pits in this lap then. Top 4 all stay out. And yeah, I think we've got a bit of a down period now. What a mental start to this race. What a mental start. That's why I've got my drink, people. Water is a godsend, right? Because, wow, when you have to... oh, hold on. Here comes Chip Finney. Round the outside, a Golf Tex. Can he get this one done? It'd be quite extraordinary, but he might well actually stick in there on the inside. Does he get that one done? Brilliantly worked if he can. And Chip Finney is ahead of Golf Tex. Really well done there to keep it stuck in there. I wonder if Golf Tex can come back. Possibly on the exit of cops. Not quite. But yeah, when you have to sit there screaming for 10 laps, a little bit of water won't help. Well, no, it will help. It will help immensely. It won't help, of course. It'll flipping help. Gulftex must be coming back on the inside into Stowe. Want to keep an eye on the leaders as Jack pits. He does pit. What about these two? They both stay out. And Gulftex is still under attack as Jupiter Finney will go for the switchback, which never seems to work here. But on the inside of the last corner, he will try and make it work. Forces Gulftex wide and probably could have stuck his nose in there, to be honest. But through turn 1 and turn 2, up towards turn 3, will he have a chance to get by? No, and Jack's onto the hards. Jack's onto the hards. That's a mistake. I think that's a really poor strategy call. He could have easily went onto the mediums, and he hasn't. Maybe. Where's he going to end up being? Because obviously he's trying the undercut here. More sort of on, I guess Mustang, but still, Chipper Finney gets back ahead, finally at Gulftex. But Jack is ahead by only 3 seconds, but he's on a bad tyre. It's a beautiful looking tyre, and it's so good that the game won't even let me see it! Only little flashes of it. But, yeah, he is on the wrong tyre, okay? So he's really gone and ruined his race there, hasn't he? I don't know if he'll be able to really recover from that, but we'll find out in good time. Really, sort of what his thinking is for this. But, yeah. Is Gulftex able to come back and chip Finney? I don't think it's going to happen, is it? Here's Forium into the pits. Locks up with style. Button locks up with style. Mustang locks up with style. Mustang, sorry, Chip Finney stays out. Gulftex locks up with style. Technica stays out, and these guys will stay out as well. So, pit stops. Will anything change? Held there was there for him by a little bit. I don't think it's going to affect him too much. He'll still come out in the lead. Button will still come out in second, and Mustang, where's he going to end up in all of this? They all onto the medium tires, as you would expect. And I'm just noticing the two yellow cars, the 2 Renaults have stayed out. That's a real issue for them. And look at Jack, he will get ahead. He will get ahead. I think, but unless he dives it, he won't. But I think here that the 2 Renaults have kind of screwed each other over because they can't double stack. That could be punctured territory for surface. So look out for that. Gulftex looks to have fallen behind a bit. I think he must have just lost a place there. So I wonder what happened there on in turn 3, unless he just got dived or something. But yeah, a lot more people on the hard tires as you would expect, to be honest. But look at that beautiful Toro Rosso with a beautiful blue tire. But Evo still having his fight with Technica, the season 2 champion, the only champion I think on the grid now. I don't know who the season 1 champion actually was, which is a bit bad on my part. I know I should really know, but I don't. Only really joined in season 3, so yeah, I apologies for that, not knowing. But yeah, surface, he has to stay out. How is his tires going to be? Because they will be quite bad. And what about Button? Oh, was that Technica round? It was. I think they've just... Was it? Maybe, sorry, I think it was just a bad angle. I don't think they actually had an incident. I think, well, they did, but I don't think they actually spun round. I think there was contact, that was all. And Technica still ahead of Evo then, so I don't really know what happened there, I think. But Chip Finney, where's he going to end up coming out? I think he'd be in this fight with Santa Justo. Just whereabouts in that fight is going to be. That's the real question. And it'd be very interesting to see, really, how these hards can, you know, compare to the medium. Because I don't see them comparing very well. But we'll see. Evo, does he get by? No. Button, will he get by? Yes, I think. Just when will that be? Is the question. Will it be now? Will he go to the inside? Yes, he will. Can he find a way through into here as well? He'll get switched back out to Cops and get the good exit out of left field. He could do that. He's closing quickly. Remember, Jack, we know he can make a move into here, just no one else seems to be able to. But on the exit into Marcus and Beckett's, he'll get dangerously close, but still, once again, not quite close enough. And it's very frustrating, I imagine. As oh, another penalty for Button. So he's got 2 penalties already, but he will have the DRS here. And a good run, and Surface gets a penalty for speed in the pit lane. Here we go, Button for 2nd place. Round the outside he goes, he'll whip round. Can he get his way through? What a move that would be. And that is definitely one of the best moves I've seen in this race so far. If he can stick, but he won't be able to. And oh, can he get around the outside? Will Jack stick it on the inside? He's going to force him off the track. And side by side towards turn 1. Ignore that McLaren, he's not meant to be there. Down the inside, Jack holds it. But now Button will have a little look. Look at Mebe as well. Mebe will be having a real look at all this as it all unfolds. Bottom on the inside still. Oh, Jack and Mebe will be licking his lips here. He'll be getting ready for the move here. See if any retires from the race. Must have had a little crash. And side by side go Button and Jack. Look out for Mebe. He's right on the back of these two. But Button gets ahead of Jack and he is finally up into that net P2 once again. But Mebe is a very threatening figure, and we know he will have better tyres than Jack, and we know that he has got slightly worse tyres than Button, but still rather good tyres nonetheless. And Santa Giusto on the hard tyres starts to fall down the grid as you would expect. It's just a bad tyre to be on. I'll say they're beautiful tyres, but they're terrible tyres at the same time. And Santa Giusto, yeah, and Jack both proving that, unfortunately. Womble made a move on him, I think. Oh, hold on. Sorry, it's him. I forgot it's him. Jack kind of looked back there, didn't he? He nearly made it work, so he's still fighting for this here. Too far back for a dive bomb. He did think about it though. As Button makes that lock if he didn't qualify, and once again, as Forium sets the fast lap of the race, will Button be able to hold off Jack? What about Mebe? Mebe is still right on this. DRS for Jack through turn 1. And up towards turn 3, he'll have a wee look, will he? He's not quite close enough, I don't think, but he's certainly a very threatening figure, and even just a wee fake ice on the inside could scare Button into a mistake, so we'll have to look out for it. Mebe is there too, as I said, but as they head down the back straight now, Mustang could even get involved. This just depends really how these guys perform. Jack with DRS doesn't close up quite enough, but he definitely closed up massively anyway, and very interesting to see what will happen next, I think, in this race. And I think Thorium's currently 4.7 seconds clear, so I think he's basically home and dry already, unless something goes wrong for him. But Surface is having a wee fight with the Red Bull of R2, while Santa Giusto on the struggling hard is just ahead, and we'll see how these two handle their little fight. Before that though, we'll see how Mebe handles DRS against Jack. He's much closer to Jack than Jack is to Button, but neither of them are closer for an attack on the other. And these two look to have calmed down a bit, but here we go. DRS in within the pits, last person to pit. And a good run for both of them. Santa Giusto defends as Ryan the outside tries R2. Does he get it done? Big tank slapper from Santa Giusto. No sort of choice there, but yeah, let that one go. And Surface is stuck behind still. And Button setting the fastest lap, so he has got the pace in there. Just he's got penalties as well. So that is quite an issue. I don't really know how these guys are going to pan out, or where they're going to filter out. Oh man, we'll have to wait and see. But what a chaotic race this has been so far, and an absolute classic. You know, this is rivaling Australia, and all we need for it to do now is rain, you know. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Let's instead look at a move. Down the inside goes Surface and Santa Giusto, the championship challenger last season. Remember, to Alex. He was so formidable that season, and it was a shame that we lost him with a few rounds to go. He could have really taken that one to the end, and possibly could have won last season's championship. And instead, now he's back down to the midfield. So hopefully we can see him refind his form at some point soon. But here's Mebe on the back of Jack. He's got that much better run. Here we go. This is for the podium for third place. Jack defends it round the outside. We'll try Mebe on the exit. He'll get a fantastic run, but he had a massive tank slapper. Bit like Santa Giusto on the last lap, and he can't make the move as a result. JB cannot get away as Forium strikes back with the fastest lap, and Button has got nothing to come back with there. And this is a thrilling race, isn't it? 11 laps still to go, and I have no idea really who's going to be occupying the podium places, in what order. Goltex has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That'll affect him in that wee fight as well, because Surface is now back on R2 and might fancy a move at some point there. And Jack, this just not happening on that straight, is it? Not able to get the overtakes done, these three. They're so close, running similar setups clearly. These two are having a much easier time at overtaking as Surface gets ahead of R2, and as R2 got damaged, I'm just looking there. Nah, it must have just been a bad angle. Funny if this is his front left end plate, but clearly not. And got a comment in there. Let's have a little look. Just before these guys engage in battle once again. Maybe he's got them wrong. I don't think he's going to get close enough though, unfortunately. Can he get it done? Not quite. Gonna assume that stupid Finny in the chat saying he got screwed by Sansu Golf R2 combo. Was there a contact there between Mebe and Jack? It certainly looked rather close for comfort, didn't it? Just gonna have a quick look at the replay on that on the stream, because I missed it because I was reading the comment and answering the question, or not question, just answering it. Was there contact? Well, certainly track limits. Maybe I got a penalty for it. Ah, thank God. Mike's out of the session. Nah, I don't think there was any contact. So, more comments. I just turned the stream off. We'll check it in a second. Oh, what the hell is that? Do you know what do you know what I think going to happen actually, right? This is, to be fair, it's rather unlikely. I'll be brutally honest, it's very unlikely. But you gotta ask the question, does anyone remember that glitch in F1 2016 where you would get spawned into a completely different track? I don't think that is the glitch, but, or that glitch where everyone was driving like in a different direction. Like he's just parked it there. It's like he was driving a different track or something the way he's parked it there, and it's very odd what's happened there. I don't know really what Mike's done, but I'd love to see his POV of the whole event, because it looked pretty weird. Because he was getting decent crashed and all sorts. I just don't know what happened to him, but anyway, look at this. Jack suddenly just a tenth behind now, just 2 tenths. Could be having a wee look. Them hard tyres seem to actually be working pretty well, which is brilliant, because it's always going to see a hard tyre up there on the podium. And he almost gets a look. Almost gets a look. Doesn't quite get the look though, but almost gets a look. And maybe almost gets a look as well. They seem to be running rather similar setups or something. I don't know. Similar wings, similar everything. Because they just can't really get a move done. But here's Jack, as I say that, going down the inside for P2 in this race. Remember, JB's got loads of penalties, so he'll probably end up losing the PC anyway. But he'd rather probably get on track. And Mebe has a look, contact, nearly a spin there for Jack, but they could still end up going side by side later on up the straight. Mebe trying to get past desperately up towards Cox, but not going to happen right now. And yeah, that could have been a really bad accident there, but luckily it wasn't. Luckily they got away with it there. And for him, he's just in a world of his own out there, isn't he? We might as well give him the World Championship already, to be honest with you. And it's sad to see. Like, it's sad to see that even got someone so dominant. It sounds bad against the other drivers, but he's just so good. Anyway, Jack is certainly on the attack. He must have been saving fuel or tires or something, because all of a sudden he's just right in this, isn't he? And into turn 1, he's going to have a run up to turn 3. He keeps nice and close. Jack, will he go for it up the inside? He tries it down the inside into village. Does he get it done? Very close. I think JB's going to keep it for now. Look for Mebe on the inside. Does he get it done this time? He's going to get the session off JB. It's like JB's helping him along, saying, yes, pass him. But now he's going to try and get the two of them. Does he get it done? Oh, they're so close. Jack as well has a go for it, but not going to happen, I don't think, on the exit, unless he gets a great run, which he does. down the inside. We know Jack can make the move into cops, so if we say side by side here, I think Jack could be able to take P2 on the track as he goes down the inside. He gets it done. And in towards Magnus and Beckett. Surely they're going to have to start backing off. There's no way they're going to go side by side. And finally they do have to back it off. And Jack regains P2 then. And that's a bit of a moment there for JB. Could cost him P3 as well. And he could end up going from P2 to P3 on the same lap. Or to P4 on the same lap. But we have to wait and see first. Because right on the outside he goes again. Does he get it done on the exit? JB currently ahead. Wheel binding. Did he get it done? Right on the outside. Tries Jack. And on the inside they have contact. And it was always going to happen, wasn't it? When they were going to go side by side to there. JB falls down. Luckily there was no major incident. But Mebe, as a result, has got the two of them. And is up into P2 in this race. And that is a real chaotic lap. And looks like Technica is still having this fight with Evo. Look at that, they're side by side as well. Having a cracking battle. Shame we haven't really been able to focus on it. We've been too busy on that. Top 3! And they nearly have a bit of an accident there. Technica went barreling into the side. And looks like Jack could still go for this here, you know. Where is he? He's still ahead. Oh, sorry, that's JB, isn't it? No, I'm looking at the wrong person. There's Jack. And on the exit, he'll probably be feeling a bit, you know, peeved off. Let's use that word. He managed to lose that place. He finally had a chance of getting by. But you know, it was a bit of a mess, but he got by, and then this Mebe just gets it to him. But this time, there's going to be nothing for Mebe to feed off of. He's always had the DRS and the others to feed off of. Instead, this time he's going to have nothing. So Jack, as long as he can keep within that 1 second gap, he's going to get the DRS and have a run. But he was a bit poor for Chapel, so it's not going to happen right now. But it could happen in the future. We'll have to wait and see. I want to check penalties though. Time to do that. 4 AM, he's got 1 penalty. Boring. Maybe he's got 2. Jack has got none. Okay, so still gonna be P2 then for Jack at the moment, but he'd want to get it on track, won't he? I want to see Mustang's penalties because he could find himself on a shock podium here. He's only got 1 penalty. He might end up in the podium here. I don't know. But it looks like Jack is going to try again here. He'll have the DRS once again. It's lap 21, so there's only 6 laps to go here. So, you know, preferably he'll want to get that PC on the track. And here he goes in this slipstream. Will he have a go? Down the inside he goes. Does he get it done? There's contact between him and the Haas this time. And round the outside, he'll get the switchback. If he's clever, he'll go for it. And he'll get a nice slipstream up here now towards Cops. Jack isn't quite close enough. JB is going to be ready to pounce very soon indeed. And Mustang is just lurking in the background, looking to try and get P3 in this race. If all goes to plan, that's where he's going to end up at the moment if it finishes like this. But looks like Golf Tech's also having a go at service. I want to keep an eye on this one as well. Jack's been pretty perfect out here on the last lap, and I think he's been perfect out there again, but he had the DRS which will help him through. Mebe weaves like mad. That's a little illegal to be honest, but round the outside he'll still try it, will Jack, and on the exit this is his chance. Will he have a go into the last turn, and how will it end? Will it end the same way as he did last time, or will he get it right this time? Last time it went exactly like that, and it's happened again. JB on the inside has to go with Jack, doesn't get it to work. But this time with DRS he'll surely be very close, and Jack has had the same incident twice with 2 different drivers. He might get in trouble for it. And down the inside goes JB to try and get that P2 back, and there's always contact between them two once again. And Jack is creating a few enemies out there. 5 laps to go. He's managed to hit JB into a half spin, and the same with Mebe. He's down in 5th now, and side by side down the straight. Here they go. JB versus Jack, and on the inside Jack. Does he defend it? Yes, he does for now. And oh, so close to contact once again. And what a crazy few laps it's been once again, this fight. As here we go again. Will JB prove the Jack? Will he do the Jack move on Jack? That's almost a Lemon Barrichello Schumacher incident. As down the inside he goes, Button. Great driving to get ahead. Will he stay ahead through Magnus and Beckett? I think there's a bit more contact. And Jack stays ahead for now. Mustang's right in this. I said he could go for third. It could even be second at this rate. He's got a fantastic run on Button. Here he goes on the way up to Stowe, and someone who was looking at this earlier could well be right in it as Button goes down the inside once again. Does he get it done? On the exit is Concept, the wheel binding, hitting the side pods, and down the inside goes Jack once again. Button, is he going to do a Jack move on Jack? No. On the exit, Mustang is just waiting, he's lurking, and so is Mebe, and we're on a 4-car fight once again. Here we go. Only 4 to go here. The gap is 13 seconds out front now. That shows how crazy these guys are fighting. It's a poor exit from Jack. Round the outside. Tries Button. Good driving. Can he get the inside now? Get that position. No. And look at Mustang. He goes right on the inside and he's hit him. He's hit him hard. And off the track goes Button into the gravel trap. And now he's been involved with another incident. And now Mebe's coming back again at Jack. This is fantastic. And he gets by, does he? Not quite. Jack holds on for now. But this is just getting crazier and crazier. I don't know what's going to happen next, honestly. We've got 4 laps to try and resolve this. Who on earth is going to be on this podium now? We've got Jack and Mustang. Might be in a bit of trouble for their misdemeanors out there on track afterwards, which has somehow put the surface on the podium. I don't know where. We're maybe, and yeah. I can't say I saw that one coming. But yeah, this is absolutely unbelievable racing. Here we go, Mebe once again. Does he go for it? Will he go for it? Off the inside, he'll try it. Does he get it done on the exit? He'll have a nice run. Technically gets a penalty. And Mustang doesn't go for it. Or not Mustang, Mebe. Mustang's right behind him. He could have a go. And JB making his way back up is by R2, so his tires aren't too badly damaged, but he is down in 7th now. From what would have been probably a net 4th or 5th after penalties at the end. And here comes Mebe. Will he make a surprise dive bomb? Not quite. And Jack is defending him all his life here, but what this will do, it'll give Mebe the better exit, so he can still get this position yet. As they head down, DRS is enabled, and here we go, Mebe, here's his chance once again to get by. This is superb racing. Round the outside, he'll try it, he'll get the switch back instead, and he's not going to get it for now. And he's really going for the exit here, isn't he? And we've only got the 3 more laps to go. Let's check in on Bottom. I don't know if he's got any damage, but I think if anything, he's just going to be a bit upset, isn't he? He's going to be angry, he's going to be, yeah, ready to kill someone after this race. He'll do Daniel Ricciardo, he'll put his knee through a door or something. But yeah, Mebe, he'll want to get this on track. I think I just don't know really. He should be on the podium. Actually no, on penalties I don't think he will be, but we'll see. Anyway, Mebe, will he go for it? Once again, diving on the inside to Stowe. He'll try it. Jack with a bit of a tight slapper type moment on the exit there. Defend to the inside. Stays in the middle of the track. Rather good defending there to stop Mebe getting through. And we're now into the final 2 laps. Where's this going to end up? I feel it's going to end up in a massive... God! Down the inside! Goes Mebe into turn 1. That was so brave! And look at Mustang! Down the inside, a good defensive manoeuvre there from Jack, but round the outside, and now back down the inside goes Mustang for P3. I said this could end in tears, and that's what I was trying to say. It could well end up in a massive tear fest, but we'll see. Here comes Mebe. He was probably rather surprised not get that move down to turn 1. I thought he would have had it there, but he didn't quite get it, and now he's finding himself back down in 4th again. Surface on penalties. Surface might get on the podium yet. We need to see. I don't know if he has any. We will we'll just wait and see what happens when they cross the line. I'm not going to go to the menus to check. This is too close to call, to be honest, right now, to even think about cutting away from it. And Jack, honestly, I don't know. I just I think that, I'm not going to predict anything, okay? I'm not going to predict anything. There's no point in trying to predict how this is going to end. Because here comes Mustang. It looked like he may have lost his chance earlier when he had that incident with Button. But now, right on the outside, he'll try it, will he? Into Stowe. Can he get it? I think he will on the exit, you know. I think Mustang could be the guy to break Jack's hard defence. Will we have another incident the same way? Oh! This time it's Jack that goes nearly around. And that's kind of karma for what he's been doing the whole race into there. That's 3 cars he's hit into there. And as he's starting to file out, maybe on the inside does not quite get that one done. But Jack, finally, some will say, gets his comeuppance. Doesn't quite get the move on the inside. It's now out of the podium places and surface. You know, he's right there in the background. Don't cut hit. Do you not? And Golf Tex, do you not rule these guys out? If this lot start going for it again, anything can happen here. And someone's in the chat. Let's have a wee look at what they're saying. I think it's finally starting to calm down now. It's the last lap. Ah, oh, maybe only 2 cents back. just oh man. Do not count any possibility out right now. And looks like he's gone wide a bit actually there. Maybe Jack could still have a wee chance at the podium. We'll have to wait and see. But certainly I think he sort of had that incident coming, unfortunately. He was a bit over aggressive quite a lot there throughout all of that. And unfortunately, we're going to have to miss what happens down here because we've got a winner coming around the final quarter. Forium takes the British Grand Prix. Who's going to be on the podium? I have absolutely no idea. Maybe it was under the grass on the entry. Jack could be on the exit. How do we go here? Where's he going to go? Right on the outside. He's going to go for the same move for the 4th time. How is he going to end this time? He gets ahead on the final corner. What are penalties going to do to this? There's Mustang. Then it is Surface and Golf Tex. Golf Tex on the podium here at the British Grand Prix. And that is a real shock. I said don't rule anything out. And there is the man who went into this lap 6th, finishing it 3rd. And Mustang finishes it 2nd. And that is an unbelievable finish to this race. Absolute scenes. These guys have been fighting the whole race as well. They unfortunately finished only 12th and 13th. And we're just waiting for 6 Seals and Ben Gallagher now to come to the line to finish their race. And oh my god. Oh, what a race. That beats Australia for me. That is the best race of the season so far. That was fantastic. Fantastic racing the whole time. Twists and turns the whole way, and wow. There we go, there's Ben Gallagher. Finishes the race and whew, I'm gonna need a break after this. Cause that was just sensational, wasn't it? There are your podium drivers, and you know, 2 of them probably thinking, how the hell did I get here, to be honest. And yeah, British Grand Prix delivers, absolutely. And there we go, halfway through the season then. Forium, the man who's dominated it so far, continues to dominate it after a sensational British Grand Prix. He was quite quiet really for most of it. He had to come from 5th on the grid to win it, but at the end of the day he ended up there, and finally the 2 brothers end up on the podium. With Golf Tex, I believe, is his brother, and they finally share a podium. And just what a race. And let's just confirm the top, well, just confirm the drivers. Forium from Mustang, Golf Tex, Jack, Surface, Mebe, R2, Button, Wumble, Silver Star, Sansu, Evos, Technica, and Ben Gallagher, and then 6 Seals, and your non-finishers, Mike, who was in a different country or something, and Chupafini, and that's it. That is a brilliant way to end the first half of the season here in SLR. We'll be back next week for the German Grand Prix, and I do hope you join us then, as I think the game quite appropriately has yeah, had a bit of a nearly had a crash there, but yeah, thank you all so very much for watching. That has been a fantastic race, and enjoy your night. Safe travels.